Chiefs won the toss. They deferred. The Rams will receive as Butker kicks away to Pharaoh Cooper, who lets it go to the back of the end zone. And Todd Gurley will go off right tackle and able to get around the corner past Scandrick. Play action on 2nd and 5. And a flag comes in as Scandrick was trying to break in front of Robert Woods.
Run and then play action off of it.
They keep it simple, but they do it so well. First down pass right over the middle.
In this hurry-up offense, a lot of pressure's on them. They handle it well.
Hurry up indeed, and a quick strike to Cooks, and Brandon Cooks with a chunk play down inside the 30-yard line.
And that's what he can do with it, run after catch.
He's in the conversation for sure. Goff, as he's going to go to Gurley out of the backfield, who's able to get a few extra yards. 2nd and 3. As Gurley will have the first down before he is driven back by Xavier Williams. See Josh Reynolds in motion. He gets to start with Cooper Kupp out for the year injured. And that is incomplete as a flag comes in. Robert Woods was the targeted receiver.
Ruling on the field is an incomplete pass. And we have a personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense number 21. A hit against a defensive receiver. Penalties half the distance to the goal line. Automatic first down, Los Angeles.
That's drive for the Rams. Goff, plenty of time, lofts it to the end zone, and touchdown, Robert Woods.
Play action that they do. It looks like that first run that they did. And then Woods is going to go across, and Orlando Scandrick's just a crossing route. He has to cover it the entire way. They draw it up. The plays look so similar. That's the first ran that they had to start the game, where Todd Gurley bounced.
Extra point is no good. They got plenty of offense. As Zerline will put this to the 2. Here's Tremont Smith on the return. And they're going to run option as he pitches to Hunt. And Kareem Hunt has a big play to open up the game. It could come back with a flag back at the 30-yard line. If it's
illegal block in the back. Offense, number 84. A 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul. Replay first down.
So from what would have been an 18-yard run to a first and 18. As Sammy Watkins, who was questionable play, gets the reception as Hunt and Hill split apart on 2nd and 14.
Yeah, he sees his man-to-man. He's checking.
He wants that ball and wants it quickly. A flag is down again as Conley tries to work his way upfield.
Offside. Defense, number 56. The penalties decline. As all the play is 3rd down.
Certainly is.
3rd down and 3 as they run option again, and this is going to be waved off again. That's how they open the game. 3rd and 3. And there was movement up front. This is such a choppy start.
Offense, number 75. 5-yard penalty, 3rd down.
3rd and 8. Mahomes, there's that arm strength, and off the hands of Travis Kelce.
Be key tonight how much pressure they can get on him.
So Colquitt on to punt. Feels that snap a little low. JoJo Natson back to return, as he couldn't shake loose of the coverage that time. In Kansas City, 4 penalties early on as Higbee gets the reception, fights his way for an extra yard, 5 there. 4 of 4 for 50 yards on an opening drive. He's able to hit Robert Woods for the touchdown. Flag is down at the end of that play as he goes to Brandon Cooks, who is out of bounds.
Illegal use of hands to the face. Defense, number 20. A 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
The route runner.
Here's Goff as he throws it into. Second and 10. A little bit of pressure in his face, but gets it complete to the 40-yard line as he finds Josh Reynolds.
Protect. You're going to see Hitchens come, and he's going to get a nice cut block. And as soon as he does that, he protects it, and Jared Goff doesn't even have to move because he trusts
Goff quickly gets it to Higbee, who lowers the shoulder and has another Rams first down as he ran through Ron Parker. And quick to the line again. Play action again. Goff, he's got plenty of time, wide open, and able to secure it is Woods.
And those hook areas, when Cooks goes by you to take the top end off, you have to pass that off. And then
Gurley on the pitch. Good work that time by Fuller to see Gurley is in the slot to the top of your screen, stays in for a moment as Goff goes to the end zone, a diving effort. That leaves Malcolm Brown flanking Jared Goff.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense, number 55. The 5-yard penalty. Still third down.
And you know, first quarter, 3rd and 6. And a timeout is going to be used by the Rams. Setting and this team. Things change. 3rd and 6. And Cooks is going to make that extra effort for the first down. Below the NFL average. Gurley's back in as the lone back on 1st and goal.
Encroachment. Defense, number 91. He's half the distance to the goal line. Still first down.
Goff on 1st and goal. As we'll throw it out of the back of the end zone as Cooks was well covered.
Guys against play action.
2nd and goal. Corner of the end zone. Josh Reynolds.
Holding. Defense, number 21. That penalty's declined. The play is a touchdown.
first play they ran right at him. They've had 3 targets to his side. He had a flag. He had a big completion on him. And now 2 touchdowns.
The PAT earlier. 4-yard touchdown. He's picked him up 5 days later, but in this showcase moment, he has fallen short. There is Smith again. Big. Down 2 scores early. As he's able to get it to Kelsey. That was Dante Fowler. Here's Hunt. And this is the trouble with the Rams defense as Kareem Hunt runs right through them past
8 yards a carry last week in Seattle. 273 yards rushing. So Kansas City, all their weapons on the outside. Running the
27-yard run by Hunt. And now off of it, downfield goes Mahomes, and here come the Chiefs.
He's got him for the touchdown.
Does he ever? Mahomes to Hill. What a response. 25-yard touchdown catch for Hill. Just what the Chiefs needed.
Fields, the veteran, he's built for speed too. Putting him in the slot, playing man-to-man. But watch Tyreek Hill beat him at the line of scrimmage. Immediately, it is over, and he's going to go on this move. And Sam Shields, he cannot recover. Tyreek Hill at the line of scrimmage. He wins early, and then he has the speed to pull away.
As Butker caps it. Here's Pharaoh Cooper, back from injury on the return, as he's only able to weave his way just beyond the 15.
Hey, he can't run with him.
I don't know that many can, Boog. Malcolm Brown is wrestled down. Empty look on 2nd and 8. And he just muscles it complete again. And
when he jumps like that, the linebacker, it opens it up in the crossing route.
Going to take a shot looking for Cooks. Multiple flags.
There are 2 fouls against the defense on the play. Prior to the pass, holding number 22. That penalty's declined. pass interference, number 20. The ball he placed in the spot of foul. First down, Los Angeles.
After the 37-yard penalty, somehow Higbee catches that.
Stand with these Ram receivers.
Brown on 2nd and 5. Good effort by Malcolm Brown, his 3rd year out of Texas, as that will move the chains as he goes.
This Ram offense, and they're quick to the line. They quick count you. They no huddle. I mean, they just dictate to the defense at all times.
It's on their terms. And now some pressure on Goff, and he still gets it complete, and it's Reynolds
By Goff.
with Breland Speaks coming after him. Brown has clogged up, and he is sent back. Rams offense that has been nearly flawless. 2nd and goal. Reynolds out of bounds on 3rd and goal.
Man-to-man coverage, so you look for the crossing routes by the Rams.
First play of the 2nd quarter. Goff. Flag comes in.
Pass interference, defense, number 21. The ball he placed at the 1-yard line. First down, Los Angeles. Kansas City is challenging the ruling on the field of a pass interference, claiming that the ball was tipped at the line of scrimmage by a defensive player.
Well, it should be easy.
He's put 14-58.
So Kansas City will not be charged with a
14-58.
timeout because they reversed the call. The ball was clearly tipped. Well, 15-17 on the year. Smith will let this fly over his head. Here's Hunt as he is ridden down by Corey Littleton. 2nd and 7, quickly gets it to Hunt, who can't spin 3. Mahomes with time, and he connects with Hill again.
Now they got Marcus Peters inside.
Mahomes trying to jump up and grab it. Sprint left. There's the arm talent, and there's Hill.
Which is really hard for quarterbacks to do. Turn his body, and just, what a strike on the comeback. He transitions out of the cut.
You give up enough 17s and 26s, you're going to have touchdowns. As Hunt, 2nd and 4, they split the backfield to an empty look. Mahomes in rhythm, and it's going to be a 1st and...
Holding, offense, number 75, 10-yard penalty, still 2nd down.
So this year's Defensive Player of the Year, and it may be back-to-back with the season Donald is having. Doesn't matter when you got Hunt and Mahomes and Hill.
And it just shows you what all Kareem Hunt can bring to your football team.
Mahomes trying to extend, Fowler chasing, and smartly he runs out.
Holding, defense, number 32. It's a 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. First down.
Tamed here as they put together what has been termed by some an all-star officiating crew for this game. And as the 1st and goal run by Hunt is clogged up.
When they line up in this formation.
And you got Shields on Tyreek Hill once again.
2nd and goal. They run option. Mahomes keeps it and slides down.
Anybody to account for the quarterback when they keep it.
Again.
He pitches to Hunt. Can he get there? Run out of bounds that time by John Johnson. The 21-yard attempt here from Butker. Super Bowl.
Great ownership up there in Kansas City.
And he's got this guy, an MVP candidate in Todd Gurley.
Went out and took a chance on a young guy. Gave him this opportunity.
Sacked by Xavier Williams. That backs them up to a 3rd and 13. Can the Chiefs defense get off the field? Good push right up the middle as Goff is taken down again. Ball came out at the end there as Bailey scoops it up. And that's a fumble recovery for Kansas City.
All the way back and then Bailey reaching in, knocking it out, along with D Ford, and then the alertness for Bailey to get the ball. But that started with the push inside.
And what a golden opportunity now.
Screen.
Triple play action sets up the screen for Hunt. Blockers in front, and Kareem Hunt will go right in.
They're going to fake this, and then they're going to come in here and fake it again to Hunt and getting out in space. But the key to all this is his lineman getting out to lead block. You're going to see his guard, his center, and his backside guard right there, being able to get man on man. And here's his center to clean it all up, creating lane for Kareem Hunt to do the rest.
Butker extra point away from taking the lead. Ram the lead. They trailed 13-0. Here's Cooper from about the 3. Taken down, and a flag comes down.
During the return, holding return team number 52. 10-yard penalty from the spot of foul. First down, Los Angeles.
As Gurley searches for something in the middle, eventually, of course, losing that game. But they are so capable of what we just saw. 2nd and 6 now. Goff steps up, plenty of time, and gets it complete. And
It's going to be a long night for them.
Going to take a shot downfield, and it is far beyond Cooks that time. With still 5 minutes to play before the half. 2nd and 10. Gurley looking for a lane.
It's man-to-man coverage, so you know you're going to get it.
They only bring 4. And it is incomplete. It's Johnny Hecker, very talented punter. He's got all the exotic punts. You'll see sky punts and screamers and banana kicks. Let's see what he offers them here. It's a knuckler that sends him to the corner. As Hill retreats to the 5. Flag is down all the way back at the 6, as with one burst.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Return team number 24. Ball, the penalty is half the distance to the goal line from the spot of foul. First down, Kansas City.
From the 3-yard line. Hunt, as he started out of his end zone, just a little bit of breathing room as he's tackled by Michael Brockers. 23-year-old from his own goal line gets it out quickly. What can Hill do with it as he tries to get to that marker? Here as Hunt lines up next to Mahomes. Quickly to Hill and easily gets the first down and then shakes free. That guy's a big reason why. And then there's Hunt. As he gets.
There's nothing wrong with catch-up, by the way, Tess.
Taken down, ball is loose, picked up, Ebucom returns it for the score. Scoop and score, Rams.
Great ones don't just get the sack, they get the football out. And Mahomes feels it, but he goes right after the football. That's what the great ones do.
Give Wade Phillips credit. He made 2-man behind it, so he had zone, safeties up high, and played man underneath, so they couldn't get the...
Everywhere. MVP candidates all over the field. Number 99. Here's Smith on the return. And that's a decent return out towards the 30. And now a minute 43 in this wildly entertaining first half remains as he goes under to Kelsey in a middle tight end screen.
Hunt and then try to get the middle screen with Travis Kelsey.
2nd and 5. He goes to Kelsey underneath again for a first down. One timeout remains. For clock ticking towards a minute. As Met
Coming up and rallying and tackling.
Mahomes. Here goes Kelsey inside the the 20, and the Chiefs are in business as Mahomes.
Where they're playing zone, 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 and came back with man-to-man, and what a job by Mahomes. That's his second time.
They better get after him. Mahomes is going to tuck and run, and he goes out inside the 10. No timeouts. 2nd and 4. Ware's in the backfield. Mahomes has hit in his last 6. Time to extend the play as Donald comes after him. To the end zone he goes. And a timeout instead will be used by LA. 20 seconds remaining, no timeouts. Mahomes, he does it! Chris Conley!
Bumped at the line of scrimmage, knocks him off a little bit by the other defender. He just keeps playing. Hill overran him, and Mahomes, his ability to, in that situation, look at that throw.
I think he could have ran it in with. He had an open area right there in front of him.
Are you kidding me? That is how we're going to have this thing tied? Small town about 112 miles southeast of Dallas, where he was wowing everybody on the baseball field, youth football, and high school football.
At the pocket tonight.
Scored 6 touchdowns on their first drive of the second half. And that is the most in the NFL. And here is Smith. And he has a good return out to the 29. Here's Pat Mahomes as Conley shakes free and sprints down the sideline. And they miss his veteran presence. So now more pressure on Roby Coleman in the backfield. As Mahomes didn't have many options, Tyreek Hill was trying to leak out.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 26. It's a 5-yard penalty, automatic first down.
That's Mark Barron, the inside back. Great head coach someday. Watch out for his ascent.
Yep.
Mahomes after the penalty as yet another flag comes down.
Illegal use of hands, hands to the face, defense, number 99. It's a 5-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Kansas City.
Remember, early in the game, it was...
This is the area you take a shot, you're Kansas City.
Mahomes, here he comes, and he gets a strip sack again. Ball is loose, still loose, and it's scooped up that time by John Franklin Myers. Aaron Donald again.
Wow, he's a game changer, isn't he, Bug? Look at him go around the edge. Talked about Irvin fighting him, but after a while, it's just a matter of time that Aaron Donald is going to hit home.
When we say impact player, look no further than number 99. Play action for Goff. Incomplete, as he was looking for Woods. Of fun, as they have packed into the bars there. Game was supposed to be, of course, at Estadio Azteca. Here's Cooks, and unable to hold on to it. How about those fans packed into the Alboa bar? That's a great scene down there. By the way, the NFL will return. Those unfortunate circumstances with the field conditions and having to make this late change. 3rd down and 10. On the crosser as he gets it to Reynolds, who's had a productive evening. He's going to be a yard short of that tonight for Gurley. And a timeout is going to be used. One.
Kansas City's in the bear front.
And they go play action on 4th and 1. And they get it complete. Oh, is that a completion? As the ball came out at the end.
Prior to the pass, holding, defense, number 53. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a first down, Los Angeles.
Ball to return as he was cramping up. Higbee now on a tight end screen. It was ACL last week. 2nd and goal. Goff goes underneath and he
Tight end on the outside up top. That's a big tell for them to know that it's man-to-man coverage. And now Goff, with time, can find the open guy.
3rd and goal. Goff. He's going to run it straight in. in. Jared Goff.
You get Woods to go on a man-to-man route coming across. You're going to see him come and then go in that situation right there. He's going to get him in man-to-man. He escapes. He's a better athlete than most.
Draymond Smith from the three. Now near the. As Hunt able to get the most out of that.
To run it.
Exactly.
Second and 5. Quick throw to the outside. Back to action here. Empty set for Mahomes and the Chiefs, and now he motions Hunt back in. And Hunt will test the right side. It's 40 years ago tonight when there was the miracle at the Meadowlands with Herm Edwards and the fumble. But it's the Rams by 7 thanks to Jared Goff's rushing score. That was the times against Hill. Second and 10. Mahomes wide open as Kelsey. Man went down and was defending him, and Kelsey's rumbling inside the 5. First and goal, Kansas City.
Side on it, get back vertical. That's Marcus Peters. That was the matchup they want. They're putting Sam Shields on top.
To Kelsey. Mahomes pumps and is pushed out hard by Littleton. Look who it is. Big Travis Kelsey as he guns it into the crowd here at the Coliseum.
And he's going to do it. He's going to come up here and he's going to set this pick as he gets across so that Kelsey can come across and open it up. His man Harris comes up, gets vertical, and right there allows for that pick to open up Kelsey. Good call. Everybody's got to, and it showed up on that touchdown.
Patrick Mahomes are donating their jerseys from tonight's game. Here's Pharaoh Cooper. Tripped up that time.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness. The kicking team, number 42. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Los Angeles.
First main event showdown of what's going to be a long, successful road with these two for years to come. Here's Gurley. We were saying, where is Gurley?
E-Rat coming back.
And now some tempo and play action as they are wont to do. And there's Gurley again. And Gurley with just one quick rushing touchdown as well. Goff threw it.
Mismatches are, and he doesn't allow the defense to expose him.
And chipping D Ford's a good thing. Came in with 9 sacks. And there is a tackle. 3rd and 11. They go quickly to Cooks. Picks up a huge block as Havenstein just pancaked.
Play cover 2, play soft defense, and then look at Havenstein. Oh, going to the corner. He sees that block, getting him in space. We're going to give it to our fastest guy, Fuller. He's the.
And Malcolm Brown. Little spin to get in. 2nd and 6. Goff is going to be taken down.
To the bull on Whitworth, and then Jones coming back underneath, and D Ford on the opposite side coming all the way around. They talk about that.
Lining up here on 3rd down and 9. They're going to run it.
You know, they're averaging less than 4 yards. That's unlike this Rams offense attack.
Zerline to break the tie. The guy who got all the attention earlier this week for publicly going forward. And he is an MVP candidate. Oh my, Ebucom! As he tries to work his way in and does his 2nd touchdown of the night. Wow! Ebucam has 2.
They were going to the RPO, run pass option. The reason why they run it that way, they allow the right tackle, Mitchell Schwartz, to go out and block.
Have the 10-point lead because of the defensive touchdowns. The bouncer, Smith fields it. And a strong return by Tremon Smith.
During the return, illegal block in the back. Return team number 32. 10-yard penalty from the end of the run. First down, Kansas City.
You know, if you're the Chiefs, you were down 13-0. Now you're down 10. Continue to run your offense and get back in the game.
Hunt wrapped up 13, now down 10. Ball's up in the air, and it falls harmlessly. That's like a forward pass.
In the field, the quarterback fumbled the ball and recovered by the defense, returned for a touchdown. The previous play will be under review. After review of the play, the quarterback's hand was coming forward with the ball. It is an incomplete pass. They'll bring up third down at that point. Please put 1 minute, 21 seconds on the game clock. 1:21.
3rd and 9. Mahomes way downfield and knocked away that time by LaMarcus Joyner. Creates that opposite spin that is always difficult for the returner. Takes a bounce. As they'll walk it. Here goes Todd Gurley. He's the best fourth quarter runner in the NFL. We're getting close to it here. They come back with the screen as he tries to dance his way for some free space.
Offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
And a 10-point lead in this showdown game of 9-1 teams. Pressure, and he goes down, and flags come in.
Holding offense, number 77. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
Chris, and probably the most dangerous guy of all who they'd be going to with it. Instead, they're going to drive it downfield, but he goes short. 3rd and 30, just going to keep it on the ground with Gurley.
Stops here, the last 2 possessions for them.
So Hecker is going to send this one deep inside the 10. What a punt, as Hill's going to return it from the 1. Inside their own 10. Mahomes. This guy can solve that problem with the fewest. Goff's only thrown 18 passes in the NFL season while trailing in the 4th quarter. 2nd and 3, gets it complete.
To the system and, of course, the front 4, starting with Aaron Donald.
Mahomes winds it up, wide open as Hill. How quick was that?
Corner, he falls down right there. And when he does, Patrick Mahomes sees it, and his man, Travis Kelce, on a big block. Watch Hill go. They're going to try to pass it off, and right when he does it, confusing the defense. As soon as he falls down, Tyreek Hill puts the mailbox sign up. Just throw it deep to me, the Randy Moss sign.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, Kansas City, number 10. It's a 15-yard penalty to be assessed on the kickoff. Result of the play is a touchdown. This penalty is the first that qualifies for disqualification.
Ball.
So a 3-play drive for 91 yards. The venerable LA Memorial Coliseum for what is shaping up as an all-time classic Monday Night Football already. Pharaoh Cooper.
During the return, holding. Return team number 53. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down, Los Angeles.
Career as it went for 73 yards. Early not finding anything at all. Good. And now here's the other young superstar as Goff 10 or longer. 3rd and 11. Goff, ball is out, and Alvin Bailey scores.
Wow.
The Chiefs take the lead. Can you believe?
Fighting, coming around around the corner against the veteran tackle, Whitworth. Speed to power. Nice rush.
Do you remember? You think about everything that was set up going into this and what we have witnessed.
That's why they're one of the best offenses. How they're going to respond.
No, can hand it off to Todd Gurley.
He's played really, really well in crunch time.
Here's Goff up play action. And wide open is Reynolds.
Two-way goes.
Play action again with tempo to get up to the line. Cranking it up downfield. He wants Woods, who has to come back and die for it. Regains his footing, and it's going to be first and goal Rams.
This is the guy that goes take the top end off of it. Yeah, he caught that one too. You know, Cooks is used, so they're putting him on the crossing route and allowing Woods to do that double move on the post.
Incomplete. Goff to the right side. Quick to snap it. Third and goal. Here comes Ford to the end zone, and it is caught by Everett.
And Jared Goff sees it. Like I said, you handle adversity. Championship teams, that's what they do. You have a turnover, come back.
Gerald Everett, a touchdown catch from Goff, and the Rams by 3. Here's Kelsey. Goes ahead. 2nd and 6 now for Pat Mahomes. As he gets it complete to Hill. 3rd and 3. And that's who he wanted to go to, Kelsey, but they couldn't. Instead, it's inside the numbers, but the fair catch as he drives him back towards. Who was that guy? Whit, you're the best man. I love that. Good for you, Whit.
A little sarcasm there, Ted.
Brandon Cooks taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they're going to play to win. There's no question about that, Bo. You're right on.
Goff backed up, pressure right in his face as he had to throw it away.
They're down here.
3rd and 10, they go to Cooks. Blockers in front. And let's see where they mark this here.
We'll just fair catch it. Let's see if Hill does that.
Well, he's a little different than other punt returners. He's calling poison here for a scatter call. Line there. Who's number 22 that came up to the waistline of Andy Reid back then?
Forget about the...
With these moments, 2nd and 6. Mahomes anticipating the stack, curling up and failing by 3. 3rd and 9. Mahomes gonna run it. He slipped. 4th and 2. He's gonna motion Hill this time. And loops him back to the near side. Mahomes, they get it. Kelsey breaking free, and it will be a first down for the Chiefs. 18 yards on. Mahomes steps up and is tripped up that time.
Because they can come underneath.
2nd and 8. Wide open is Robinson as he glides his way. Here comes Donald. He gets rid of it, and able to secure it was Harris.
Lowering the helmet and making contact against the offensive player. Defense, number 32. Penalties half the distance to the goal line from the end of the run. First down, Kansas City.
I was just going to cut his legs out from underneath him, really.
It's now all of a sudden 1st and goal, Kansas City. Crossing route, Conley, touchdown Chiefs. They retake the lead.
Route. He's coming across to run the pick, but then when Kareem Hunt comes in, these two are going to run into each other, and that's going to cause the pick route. Look at them running right there. They're going to run into each other, and that's going to allow for Conley to come out the back end. Guys are running into each other because of their play call.
3 Monday Night Footballs. This has the most points. Goff step forward, D Ford. 2nd and 9 as we close in on that 2-minute warning. Nearly intercepted by Skandrick. 3rd and 9. Complete for the first down, and breaking free is Cooks, and then smartly.
Tough sledding on defense.
Goes quickly to the outside. 2nd and 8. Another out, and this time the tight end. Goff on 1st down. Everett in stride. Wow! Touchdown Rams! Watch those feet. Great balance by Gerald Everett. 40-yard touchdown. Regular season NFL game. This had showdown tidal wave energy from the start. Smith on the return. And now you can forget the conversation at 3, and they have all 3 timeouts. Plus this guy at quarterback. He throws it low for Kareem. 2nd and 10. Mahomes drives it downfield.
Johnson across the field.
3rd and 10. Mahomes. Got it! Tyreek Hill!
Wow. And as soon as he does, Hill's able to get in right in behind it. That's why you put those two together. The number 2.
They have passed midfield. Play action. He's going to wind it up. Downfield, a wobbler is intercepted. It is picked off. Marcus Peters, the former Chief. To come up with what could be the game sealer. Marcus Peters, who was traded away from the Chiefs after all the success. 3 timeouts remain for the Chiefs.
Offense number 77. 5-yard penalty. Remains 1st down.
Especially now backed up to a 1st and 15 after the penalty. They're going to pass on 1st and 15. And they do so with Woods.
Hand this one off.
He doesn't. He throws, batted down in the face that time.
Time off the clock if they don't.
And it saves a timeout for the Chiefs when they get it back. And now the receiver screen with Cooks goes nowhere out of this. Turns one over and drives a deep punt. From the end zone comes Hill. And with that, the stage will be complete. Oh, he dropped it. This time, Kelsey secures it. Clock under half a minute. And met that time and thrown down.
Timeout.
Mahomes, he escapes that, then launches it downfield. And it's intercepted by Joyner and smartly fallen to the ground. Highest